Jesus. Thank you, Lord. This is now the time for us to go into the People's Parliament session. I am going to copy, I'm going to copy the link to the studio again. And I'm going to leave it in the comment section. Now remember, please, if you want to join us, you need to stay in a well-lit place and make sure you have some clothing on, please. Okay? Put your camera on enough that you position it for, see my face like this, right? Please position the camera on your device you want to use, whether it is your laptop, whether it's your phone, your tablet. Okay? Please. If you can just position it vertical, is that vertical? Yeah, vertically like that, right? And then do your setup enough to make sure that the room you are going to be in is well lit. We can see your face, not dark room. Please don't join me if I won't even let you come on anyway. So just know that, okay? Please don't use that link. If you are not in a quiet place or you have other people in the room, you have to excuse yourself, please, okay? And I think that's pretty much it. I'm going to take a break. I'm thinking I should show you what the Yoruba Union website looks like at the moment you sort of sign up and you become a member, okay? Just briefly, playing about. Today is day one, and ordinarily, we don't expect it. It's functioning like optimally. For those of you who have visited it, right? Yoruba, just go to www.yorubaunion.org. Okay. And yeah, you can be on it, read about us and all of that stuff. And as a Yoruba person who wants to join us, right? You need to sign up. All you have to do is so click join now. Sort of, right? And then because I've already sort of signed in, okay. My profile there is called Mayegun General. So you can just look for at Mayegun General. So, and then my account, because I've already signed in, I've already logged in, right? Here is my account. If I want to see view my profile, yeah, something like this. Remember, it's just the one. See, I've got few friends already. Yeah, I've got your method. So we build this to make it more conversational, okay? Whereby you will meet other Yorubas of different backgrounds, experiences, and all of that. You can relate with people. We do not welcome spamming and all that stuff, by the way, okay? We have control over all of that. And then the reason why we waited this long was because we needed a secure platform, okay? Because to be a member, there is a monthly due that you can adjust yourself. You can adjust just to £1 or $1. That then gives you access to other features on the platform. So there's a lot still popping up, okay? So yeah, we have, I've got friends, two of them. I've got messages, which means I can privately chat with other members of the union in their own way, right? I've tested that out today, by the way. So I've got other people who have actually really joined, okay? So I've got where to check if I've got invitation from people. How do I invite people? If I know your email address for now, right? All I have to do is to directly invite you. And I send a personal message and you follow that, right? And then personal message, this is me, Mayegun. Hang on, no, I was supposed to post the link to the studio, right? All right, so here is the link to the studio, by the way. Use that to those of you who have already, if you have copied it from the description, great. But if you haven't, it's back in the studio. I'm going to pin it up there for everyone who wants to be part of this, okay? Now, you need to join early because you can become so busy. When I say busy, enough that you can be there for more than an hour or two that you may never have a chance of joining. So here is my timeline. I think there is more. When you go to, for example, let me go to my own persona. Now, persona Mayegun, for example, this is my own persona where I can put up anything. I can talk about my community. I can talk about Odogbolu, what's going on there. And everyone from Odogbolu area, they can come around and say, oh yeah, Mayegun, really? What can we do? I can talk about what's going on in any part of, you can talk about anything happening in your area, bring it to the attention of the union for all of us to know, okay? So yeah, I've got my own man, thought to. The African Wahala is there, right? These are my own guys. Now we've got others too who have already joined, but I've not had the time of friending them and building it. So we can, you can have a community here, and you can't see all of this. So if you don't really sign up, okay, you can't see all of this. I'm just showing you some few things to see in between, and we intend to use this platform to at least mobilize. On the first attempt, we intend to mobilize at least 1,000 members in the first month. Then maybe get to 10,000 members before the end of the year. Don't say it is impossible, okay? Because even the word impossible in it says I'm possible. Yeah, I'm possible. So I believe something that this is a dream that on this we can build our movements. So thank you so much for listening, okay? And here is another announcement I will quickly make. This one is for our own brethren, Biafrans. In London, they are having what is called the Biafra Education Awareness Dissemination Bid, United Kingdom. And this is going to take place on the 24th of August. It's on a Saturday. Go on and learn more about, Biafra. Everything Biafran that you want to know. As a Biafran or a friend of Biafran, you can join them too. If you're around Lewisham, it's called the Goldsmith University of London, right? And that's around Lewisham. Prince Jejeman is one of the organizers, I believe, and is readily going to be there. Thanks a lot. Use the link if you want to join the studio to be part of the People's Parliament tonight. It is totally up to you, right? And then I have, I already have some parliamentarians waiting. I'll take a short break. Yeah, a short break. And when I come back, we shall continue. Congratulations to all of us, the unionists, by the way. We have laid a foundation for something. We're going to look back in 6 months. Yeah, we're going to look back in 6 months. And we are going to be so proud that finally we have a place where we can actually congregate away from this social media, a community where you can really, really see those that thinks like you, speaks like you, looks like you, and envisioned almost like you. The Yoruba Union. I will be back. I'll be back in a minute though, right? I just want to stretch my legs and we can begin to admit parliamentarians. Thank you very much. And then welcome back as well. So I have one parliamentarian who has actually who puts on their own camera. So if you are joining us, you need to put your camera on at the same time, mute your microphone until you are called, right? Thank you so much. Dr. Agbede. So you are the
How
first
are you
tonight. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great, Mayegun. I'm doing great, Mayegun. Mayegun,
Class.
yeah, let me say that you are doing a great job. Great job. And those people that are threatening you, we are monitoring them. We are monitoring them, and they will they will they will soon garnish their teeth. Those people that are troubling you. Now, the so-called Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he has traveled to France so that for his personal visit to consult his blue bala blue demonic spirit for next directive. The demonic spirit we give him the next directive. So what about the case? What about the case? Nigerian populace, they shall win. Say yes, they shall win. So we are monitoring the situation, and this year, October this year, will be exactly 1 year that Atiku submitted that deposition to Nigeria, to the Supreme Court. That the Supreme Court now brushes aside that no, okay. So the FBI, they are working tirelessly. No, FBI, you can't give them any bribe. It's okay. So as we roll, because in that deposition, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he was using one social security number. Two people, they are using one security number. That's a grave offense. So as we roll, so they are doing, yes, as we roll, correct. So as I said, Tinubu traveled to France to consult his blue demon spirit for that demon spirit to give him the next directive. But whatever the case, we shall see. So we shall see. So when he comes back, he should call this number 1-800-225-5324. Once again, 1-800-225-5324 for his own good. God bless you, Mayegun. Good job.
Bless you too. Dr. Agbede, you have a wonderful one, sir. That's Doctor there, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I do see if you are in that studio, please put on your camera. Because I can't put you on without camera on. What's the point? Oh, okay. Do you think it's a bad idea that some of you are like, just yesterday they said they are putting all of you in the diaspora on their watch list? Are you afraid of these guys enough that you probably want to appear with that? No. So rather not do it than do that, okay? But I've got Polapenga here. Brother, how are you?
For what you do, and we really appreciate you.
Thanks so much, man. How are
Keep
we
it
going to
up,
deal with
because we are here. We know that we're bidding. Because you are doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, I think the network is that bad that I don't think it's really working. Thank God. Do you want to give it a shot another time? Like, again. I don't know if you can hear me, right? Because I don't know if I'm actually even breaking on your screen as well.
I can hear you.
Oh, yeah? But we are struggling to even hear what you're saying because it keeps breaking. Yeah, maybe you should rejoin, okay? Please, rejoin or even move to another room. You get what I mean? That's the help. So again, I implore you, if you really want to be part of this, okay, keep the camera on. All right. And if you are afraid of not being part of it, then maybe I should open the line on the side. I mean, just not to shut it early enough. Okay. So give me a sec. Right. So usually when we have the People's Parliament, right? I've got 3 people, and they're just seated there listening to me, like, you know, you can't sit there and then you get what I mean. You can't join. I know you can hear me, right? So I'll leave the line opened, okay, and then we just kind of have to use both, right? So the line is opened. That is set for those who want to call in. I've kind of keep that open now. And to those of you who are still in the studio there, hang on. Could it be that somehow, some of you are really afraid? Now, see, it is fear. It's okay, because I've had people who have been watching Mayegun for so long, and they are so scared, right? So scared to comment because they don't know who is watching, and they do not want anybody to know that they are watching Mayegun. I know that, but that is not a general thing. Enough that we've had People's Parliament on this platform for so long, enough that we've known some faces, yeah? When this guy said they are putting Nigerians in the diaspora on their watch list, did that get to you? Did that make you feel like, I would rather just comment, or I would rather just call in? I'm just asking. Like I said, it's okay. It's all right to be careful. People like us have nothing to be worried about anymore. You get that? And yeah, there are so many of you who watches Mayegun's Diary Political, and you say to yourselves, say, Mayegun, you're speaking my mind. It's not the things I would normally say out there. But I don't want to say them because I don't want to put my face on that. Like, that's why I support. So I get it. I just want to know if somehow, a lot of our people are afraid after they said they put your name on their watch list. Polapenga, this seems better. Did you move to
Yeah.
another room?
No, I'm still here. I just put on my VPN.
Right. This is better.
Yes.
It's good to see you, though. How are
Me
you
too.
today?
I'm doing great, Mayegu. I was appreciating you because you know that the things you do, we appreciate it.
Thank you, Baba.
You know, we may be very few, but for the real temple members of this great platform, we appreciate Mayegu General because it's not easy. Even people are protesting in Nigeria because of the suffering. Meanwhile, others are doing content, making more money. You can imagine that. How can Nigeria work when the youth are not united? I wish that even population of Lagos State is more than 32 million. But look at the people coming out to protest. They are very few. They are very few. They are very few. It's very sad. It's very sad. People are suffering. People are suffering. Nigeria is going down. Nigeria is draining. Even here in UAE, previously, Nigerians living here, we normally take flats. We take one flat, maybe 3 rooms. But right now, we are sharing flat with people.
Like all of
because
us cutting down.
yeah, like sharing flat, we cannot even afford to take one flat anymore. Yet they face a protest, more than 1 month notification. Yet youth are not coming out. You see them going to do their business that they have been doing for more than 1 year, no income, nothing to show for it. Why can't you come out to protest for 10 days for a better Nigeria? It's so painful. But I really appreciate those that came out, those that stood their ground, because whenever you stand on your ground, you must get victory. Unless you are not holding your ground. If you hold your ground very well, you must get your victory. That is what I believe. And we appreciate you, your effort, your love for seeing Nigeria work. Mayegu General love to see Nigeria work, not for the money, not for the peanuts, not for the pocket money, not to drive Benz or private jets. But there are youth there creating content, making money on YouTube, on Facebook, buying iPhone, buying cars. But Mayegu is here, who wants to see Nigeria work, who always bring out time. It's time to talk about Nigeria, how Nigeria will get better for all of us. Yet, the youth will not come outside to protest. Look at Kenya. Look at what happened in Bangladesh. Look at Venezuela. When you come out massively, you must get results. When you come out massively, you must get results. I'm not afraid of Nigeria government to take my picture to do. They can never get me. I'm invisible. I'm invisible. They can never see me. I'm invisible. Yes, I will travel to Nigeria and I will come back. I will go and come. They will never see me because I don't hold them nothing. I'm not afraid of them. I will speak out.
It is well.
I will speak
Thank
out.
you so much,
Thank you
Baba.
so much, my good friend. God bless you.
And you too. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
God bless you. Thank you.
Penga, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, that's pretty much what the People's Parliament does. What it does is that it gives you that chance to say what you always want to say, typing. And that has to do with what your views are about what is going on in that contraption. So, like I said, right? I still have people in the studio who either I could barely see their face. So I have a brother who put on their own camera, but you seems to be lying down in your bed like that, like somebody who is doing a midnight call. That is not going to appear on my screen, Baba. You get what I mean? Like you would get to a place where there's like, okay, except if it's from Nigeria, sure. Right? You have to be in a place where we can really see your face enough. And hang on, I think I'll believe that probably there's no even lies. Let me bring this individual. Baba, hang on, I will mute you. Don't worry, I've done it. How are you, sir?
Yeah, good evening.
I was like, oh, this person is in the dark and there's no way we can see you. So what you're going to do for me now is that you're going to probably just put on a shirt, Baba, so that
Okay.
for your viewers, okay? And now bring you back, okay? Now there's something here, normally, right? Where if you join us from Nigeria, there's possibility that there's no light. And I've had people who joined this People's Parliament in the past where they have to use their two phones. One, the phone, the phone light, the flashlight, and then the other, their phone, in order to kind of show us their face like that, okay? So please, if you are joining me, just put on a shirt because a lot of people are watching, including children. So, we want to appear as decent as we can. I appreciate this, okay? So now let's go back. Baba?
Boss.
I possibly kept you awake normally, right? So now it's just a different ball game when you kind of want to share your views on what we are discussing. This time it's not just the voice. So it's good to see your face, right? Yeah, you have the floor.
Yeah. I'm talking from Lagos, Nigeria.
Baba.
Yeah, better to be precise. I think protesters in Lagos are not that serious with what's going on. And then over here in the south, we are not that serious. It's the northerners that are serious about it. Now the northerners are serious, more serious about it. We're taking it as if you are not that affected because we are in Lagos. Because at least we can do our businesses, move around, and then we are safe here. No kidnapping, sort of.
You keep your head above water enough that, it's
Yeah,
not that eating, kind of, right?
To do business with. And then maybe survive and they have maybe little change. Though, all what we're getting here is just maybe just to survive us, to eat, and then feed the family. But to save is very hard. To save is very hard.
To get by alone.
It's very hard. At the save, problem gidi. But at least we can, not as those in the north. Like the people saying that they are the one most affected, and then they have to fight for their rights and all that, and then show themselves. Well, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all to me. It doesn't make sense. And then what I don't really like again is that converging people at a point to protest. The court are not doing well. the court are not doing. I think that's my take. I don't like what's happening. If it's, I would prefer us to even separate. If we cannot have regional governments, let's just separate and go our different ways. Each region to just go different ways. I think that would be the.
Thank you so much, Olumide Baba. I love that little background story of what's happening there. Okay, thanks a lot, Baba, and take it easy too. Okay, cheers.
Yes.
That's Olu joining us from Egbeda, who joined us from Egbeda. So it seems that Polar Pengas is back. Probably now your network is acting